Bonjour, bonjour mon petit chifleux, and welcome to the Reading Rush. It is currently 9 o'clock on July 21st, so the Reading Rush starts tomorrow, but I wanted to officially start my vlog for this readathon. This is my first time participating in the Reading Rush. It was formerly known as Booktubeathon, which is like the most popular readathon on Booktur.net. I have posted my TBR, but to recap, for this week I will be reading Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard, which meets both tasks of read something with purple on the cover and read an author's first book. I'm reading Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa, which meets both of the challenges. Read something you meant to read last year and read something with a non-human main character. And also A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmer, which meets the challenges of read something in the same spot for the whole time you're reading it, and read a book with 5 or more words in the title. And if I get around to it, I'm going for the challenge of read a book and watch its movie adaptation. I'm going to be reading New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. It's time to continue this journey. So I just wanted to start the vlog, so the next thing you'll see is me tomorrow doing the thing. Hello, it is 12 o'clock on the dot on the first day of the Reading Rush. It is, I keep wanting to say January, July 22nd, and I stayed up. I'm tired, but I stayed up to just get started on my reading. I'm determined to read all of these books in a week. So I'm starting with Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard. And I figured I would start with this book because I know the author, I trust the author, and so I have a lot of faith that this will be an easy read for me because I love Susan's writing. This, once again, for the billionth time, I am reading to fulfill the task of read something with purple on the cover and also read an author's first book. So here goes. There's something strange and deadly loose in Philadelphia. It's me. Okay, I'm only on page 4, and I'm gonna try not to check in every 3 seconds. But once again, I am hopping from one book that takes place in Philadelphia to yet another, even though they're in 2 different time periods. But I just read the line, "Walking Dead still rise in Laurel Hill Cemetery." Ooh, my voice broke. And this is a really weird thing to be really hype about, but like, my whole family is buried in Laurel Hill Cemetery. I just said to my mom, wow, I've been there. How many times I could navigate that place in my sleep, and that is depressing, but also, hey, so there's that. Good morning. It's 9:32 on this fine Monday morning, and I'm about to start my first sprint with the Reading Rush Sprints account for 20 minutes. In, I think, 30 minutes it's about to start, so I'm on page 25 right now of Something Strange and Deadly. I don't know how much I'll get in this sprint because I literally just woke up. So, one, I don't know if you can hear, but there is a storm brewing outside. But I just got this big old box of the rest of the supplies to finish the next 2 batches of the Anthem candles. So I'd like to get started on those before the Bachelorette comes on tonight, because tonight is the big boy of episodes. It's the men tell up. Before that, we have one more final Luke P situation, and then there's the or what from my boo thing Tyler. But anyway, I am on page 100, this is upside down, 133 of Something Strange and Deadly, and I'm enjoying it thus far. I really like that it wastes no time getting started with the action and the story. Yeah, I see a lot of growth in Susan's writing from this book to Truth Watch, or I guess between the two books, but I'm still enjoying this, so let me get started, because I have to move a lot of stuff and take a bunch of stuff out, so. From day 2 of the reading rush. I kept telling myself to close out the day 1 portion, but I forgot. But just briefly, I have already read, 207 words, words, I'm not writing, 207 pages for day 1 of Something Strange and Deadly, so my goal for today is to finish reading that. Tired, y'all. Oh, hello. I am slacking a little bit with my reading. I did my intro for the day, and then I immediately went back to sleep because if you can't tell by the shades, no, I'm not just, a fashion icon. No, I'm not channeling my inner pit bull by wearing my shades inside. I have quite the migraine that I'm trying to push through and read through. Anyway, I'm on page 245 of this book. I need to finish it today. I don't know if I already said that. Handful of updates before I lie back down because my head is back. First I want to show the last 2 batches of my flame candles, which are finally set. Now I'm just waiting for labels. These are, over here are the Nasir Prince of Death candles, and over here are my Zafira, or the Huntress candles. I actually have to finish this batch because I ran out of wax. But it's so funny, I wanted to do like a little marble effect, like have the black dye marbling down to kind of represent the darkness that kind of creeps within both of them. But Nasir seemed to have thought otherwise, which I guess is really, really fitting, honestly. It smells so good. These candles smell really, really good, and I'm not just saying that because I made them. I'm really fond of them. I actually do really like how the little tartlet marbled. But anyway, update number 2 is it's been a few minutes now. As of 8:51, thank you so much, assistant, I finished Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard, which, that hurt. completes the task of read a book with purple on the cover, as well as read an author's first book. So 2 out of 6 challenges. Boom. I enjoyed this a lot. I don't really read zombie books, but I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I'm not just being biased because 1, Suze is one of my favorite authors, and 2, because it takes place in Philly. Those are just 2 bonus points, you know? And I'm glad I started with this book because, like I said, when I started this, start with someone you know and trust and love. So yeah, I am really interested to see where the story goes from here. I probably won't get around to the sequel until maybe September because I have a whole other read-a-thon to do in August, and I also don't own the sequel to this book, so I have to get that soon. Oh, fun fact that I didn't realize when I bought the book, much like with Hunting Prince Dracula, it's signed. I just hit myself in the face. It is a signed copy, so thank you, Books of Wonder. So I'm pretty sure that's where I got this from also. I got them the same day. So now I have to decide what book I'm reading next. Whether I'm going to start Shadow of the Fox or A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I'm saving New Moon for last to see if it happens. So I'll let you know when I figure it out. Also, I have to go to Walmart, hopefully maybe soon, because I need new tabs, because that's a thing that's happening. So hello kiddos. So it's 11 o'clock and I took a little break while I was deciding the next book, and thank you to the 4 people that voted on Twitter and my mom. I am moving on to A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmerer, which completes the tasks, the challenges of read a book with 5 or more words in the title, and read a book in the same spot for the whole time you're reading it. So I'm going to be sitting right here on the couch for the whole time that I'm reading this book. This one's a little bit chunkier than the last book that I read, so this should be fun. It's a little bit more of a challenge. The Something Strange and Deadly was 300. Wait, my tongue just rolled. 388 pages. This book is 477 pages. So I definitely need to start reading it now. That's about it. I thank the Lord for a relief, because my head is killing me. Well, it's not now, because I took medicine. Probably also doesn't help that my glasses are super dirty. Anyway, I don't need to be telling you this. I just need to get to reading, so I'm going to do that. That's my friend. That's my friend. I know him. Okay, so it is 2:45 in the morning and I should probably go to sleep, and I remembered this time to close out today's portion of the vlog. As of midnight, I've read 202 words today. I finished reading Something Strange and Deadly, and now I am 31 pages into A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I realized I don't think I mentioned at all what Something Strange and Deadly is about so quickly. It's basically about what happens when the dead are rising and causing destruction in Philadelphia in like the late 1800s, and this girl is trying to find her brother. The main character, Eleanor, is trying to find her brother Elijah, who's missing, and she has to enlist the help of the spirit hunters, who are the only people who can basically take out the dead and the hungry and find out who's controlling them, and that's all. And then like a lot of drama plays out. But yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. so I'm gonna go to bed because we start this all over again in a few hours. Good afternoon, nerds, and welcome to day 3 of the reading rush. I am currently in my spot on the couch because I am currently reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I am on page 63 and I am really enjoying it so far. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is on. I'm really enjoying that also. So I'm gonna read for a little bit, but I also really need to get up to take a shower. Not that you needed to know that. Maybe I'll try to get to page 100 before I get up. It's a little over 30 pages, or a little, yeah, no, a little less than 40. Math is not my strong suit. So I will check in a little bit, drink my cafe, and enjoy The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Not even spooky last minute. Hello. I'm currently taking a brief reading break, and my mom just brought some stuff that we had at my aunt's house home, and one of those things is my old journal. So I had this from like the time I was 19 when I started this journal. That should already tell you where we're going with this. I never finished it, but in January I started a new one, which I also haven't written in since January. I go through phases of journaling, but my point is, in this journal is this here chunk of paper, and it's it's a piece of a Jonas Brothers fan fiction that I was writing. It's actually it's the continuation of the fan fiction in my little mini series, Jonas fan fiction mini series. It's kind of like it's a continuation because it's like further along in the story after. I never finished the story. I think I mentioned that. But I do have a lot of pieces of the rest of what happens in various journals, not just this one. And I was also writing it on my old laptop that I had back in college that I don't have anymore, so like I lost all of that. But anyway, I'm reading it, and I just read the line, "I let go of the breath that I didn't know I was holding." I did it. I did it. Oh man. Why, fetus Amber? Why? But that's all I wanted to say. That's really all I wanted to say. I also, since we're talking about writing, have my poetry journal. Go through phases with writing poetry also. But I also have this notebook that has It's titled Future Writing Projects, and I have a lot of pieces of various things that honestly, this is going to cause me nothing but trouble because I'm going to be focusing on everything but what I need to be focusing on. But I do have the very, very first notes from the book, the novel that I'm currently writing, so that's really cool. I'll try to find it later in here, but this is just a collection of ideas and pieces of things. Yeah, it's 6:22. I really should probably get back to reading. I am up to page 131, so I've already read 100 pages today, and I'm still really enjoying this book. I am enjoying the trio. I really like Harper as the main character. I really like Gray. So that's where I'm at right now. Also, there was a moment where Bridget Kimmerer just kind of dragged the original story of Beauty and the Beast, just calling out the whole Stockholm Syndrome thing. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, I'm gonna continue flipping through this stuff and then I'll get back to reading eventually. I was supposed to be asleep a while ago, but I was just watching a bunch of Beyonce reaction videos on YouTube. But where's the book? I am on page 263 of A Curse of Dark and Lonely. How many times can I say I'm really enjoying this book? I will say that Rin and Gray are the real ship of this book. I don't care what anyone says, but I should have been asleep a while ago, or at least continued reading. I like to continue reading after I check, like I put my stats for the day in at midnight, just to get like a few extra pages in, but I think I can manage to finish this book tomorrow. I read 232 pages today, so there are 400, try to do this without spoiling anything, 477, so that's just that's like a little over 200 pages, so I can manage that, I think. I'll see you in the morning. Good afternoon, nerds, from day 4 of the reading rush. I am about 3 hours behind, but I figured I should at least start today's portion of the vlog. Execution. That's all I have to say. I remember what I was going to say. I am just about completely out of tabbies, so what I think I'm going to do in the meantime is just put my little post-it, like the note that I want to put in the book, and just mark the page so I can go back and put the tab in later. Hello. It has been a few hours since my last update. I am 361 pages into this book. I love this book. I knew I was gonna like it because, you know, I love retellings. I love Beauty and the Beast, and I heard some really good things about it, but I just didn't expect it. I didn't expect to love it this much. I'm very invested in this story, and I just need everything to play out the way I want it to. But I'm taking a break. I have about 100 pages left of the book. Taking a break because fun story, actually before fun story, I'm sorry that I look so crusty in every single clip of this vlog. Mostly it's because, you know, this is just this is such a short, condensed vlog. I'm not doing anything but trying to get through these books. But fun story. I had to order some new candle supplies to finish the batch of the Huntress candles. And I've been waiting for wax to come in. I had to order a new one of the fragrance oils that came today. I'm sitting there on the couch minding my business, reading about Ren and Harper and Gray, this power throuple, and my mom goes, "What are you gonna do with this wax, this supply box?" And what are you talking about? Where I had a little box still from the post office mail, just filled with little 1 pound bags of soy wax that I didn't know that I had. I don't remember when I ordered them. I don't know what I ordered them for. But I still have like 4 pounds of wax coming to me in the mail. So I'm doing great. So what I'm going to do now, since I have wax, is finish the batch of candles. It's like 1.5 candle. And then, because I want to do that I want to get that out of the way because I have to straighten my hair also today. So that's the plan. Finish the candles, straighten my hair, read the last 100 pages of this book. I still haven't even eaten today. Hello! It is 9:42 at night in the evening, and few updates. 1. I finally got my coffee at 9 o'clock at night. This is gonna be bad, but... Second, with my coffee, I finally got a new pack of tabbies that I've already demolished the blue ones because I had to finish with the book I was reading. Speaking of said book, I just finished reading. I just hit myself so hard on the collarbone. A Curse of the Dark and Lonely, and I, if you can't tell, loved this book. I knew I was gonna like it because I don't know if I said this already. Your girl loves a retelling. Your girl loves Beauty and the Beast, but I didn't expect to love it so much. And I've become so invested in the story, and I'm so excited for January to see where the story goes from here. I love the dynamics of the trio, Ren, Harper, and Gray. Fun fact, there is a character in my novel named Gray, and they actually remind me a lot of each other. Just like my Gray. I love Gray with my whole heart, and honestly, nothing better happened to him in book 2 is all I'm saying, you know? Okay, good, great, noted. So, but yeah, I really like Bridget's writing style, so I might have to pick up another one of her books in the meantime, even though I think most of her other works are contemporary, which isn't really my vibe, but we'll see. I, as of right now, off the bat, gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, mainly because I really, really liked it, and I flew through it, and, I mean, not mainly, that's how ranking goes. I really liked it, I really enjoyed it, I really loved Harper as a character, and yeah, I will talk about this, obviously, more in depth, when I do my wrap up. I'm so tired. Reading almost 500 pages in 2 days is a lot for me, but I did it. And I have, one book, because the second book is like a maybe situation. I'm going into the last book, which, my last like main book for the readathon, which is Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. I kind of want to let this book settle for a second though, really absorb it and just like sit with it, and then go into the next book. But my brain is so tired. I think that's everything I want to say. I'm not going to close today out yet because I don't know if I'm actually going to start this book tonight or anything else that might happen. But this is the end of day 4. To recap, I have finished my second book of the readathon. I'm sorry I sound drunk. I'm trying not to choke on a mint. I read 200, I think 11 or 17, something like that, pages today. I finished a batch of candles, which is great because labels are coming tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. Hair was not straightened, but that's the first plan for tomorrow. Okay. And I'm starting Shadow of the Fox in the morning. I also realized I haven't done any of the Insta or YouTube prompts. I just don't have the energy. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Good night and goodbye. My face today. No, you have not. Mostly because I don't feel like it, but also because, as you can tell by this half of my head left, I'm in the middle of doing my hair, so I haven't really had time to pop in much. Hold on, I left my book across the room. And I'm back. Also because my hair has been being straightened all day, and because I'm super tender-headed, it makes it hard to focus on anything else, so I'm kind of slacking with my reading today. Excuse my frozen blanket. It's cold where I am in the kitchen, but if I turn the air off, it'll be a disaster. I'm only 61 pages into Shadow of the Fox, and I don't know what I think of it so far. I don't really have too many thoughts. I'm not as engaged as I would have liked to have been, as I have been with the rest of my reads at this point for not just the readathon but the month. But I'm gonna keep pushing through it. I wanted to have already surpassed the first 100 pages by this point of the day, because that's kind of how the rest of my week has been going. But maybe by 7 o'clock I'll be there. I have to take a break now though. My labels came for my candles, so I'm gonna label the candles. I also want to water my plants, so maybe I'll pop in after I've labeled the candles so you can see what they look like now that they're all fully labeled. Yeah. Okay, it is the end of day 5, whatever day this day is of the reading rush, and I'm not thrilled. I'm back in pajamas and my hair is straightened and pinned up. Who is she? I'm not thrilled with my reading for today, if I'm being honest. The momentum that I've been reading at has definitely slowed. I've only read 115 words today, where I've been doing double that for the rest of this week. I don't know what I think about this book thus far. I know usually I'm all about books not wasting too much time and jumping right into action, and this book definitely did that, but I don't feel like I've attached myself to the characters or the plot or anything. A lot of drama just happened, and I don't think I care at all. I wasn't really affected. The Jonas Brothers are on my television right now. Anyway, so I don't really care about what's going on right now. I'm hoping that changes now that our main characters are together and the real plot actually starts. Sorry. Ooh. Sorry, I'm so distracted. They look so good. It's my place where happiness begins. Hey. So anyway, Nick looks so good in that pink suit. Anyway, what was I saying? I am worried about the last 2 days of this readathon because I'm not going to be home tomorrow. I don't think I've mentioned this at all, but I'm going to go see Wicked tomorrow. I've wanted to see the show since I was 13, so anyway, so I don't know how much reading I'm actually going to get. I'm hoping to get some done on the bus ride up to New York, and also waiting for said bus, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, especially because I'm going with a friend, so it'd be kind of rude to just read the whole time. But I am taking the book. And then after that, there's just one last day of the readathon. So either way, I have some cramming to do. I'm most likely not going to get around to knoooow, but I didn't really think I was going to. I don't really care that much. So yeah, that is all for today, the 26th. Yeah. Of the reading rush, and I'll see you in the morning. Good afternoon, kids. We are currently waiting for the train so we can get to the bus to New York because we're going to go see Wicked today. Wicked! Right, I'm gonna step into the sun, risk. I was trying not to sing, so I'm super. Thank you, Evan Hansen. Anyway. I am super stoked. I've been wanting to see the show since I was like 13, so tears will be shed.
You should show your eyes now.
Yeah, let me show you my makeup now before it all gets messed up. Thank you so
much.
It's either yours or mine. So this is the current situation.
Cause she won't.
It's not gonna last. Between sweat and tears. So I'll see you later. Morning. Actually it's good afternoon because it's like almost 2:30 and I'm just getting up and I feel like I got run over by a truck and then it backed over me and then ran over me one more time. Oh god, I am so dehydrated that I can't, that my lips feel numb. Anyway, today is Sunday the 28th. Today is the last day of the reading rush and I have my work cut out for me because yesterday I didn't film any clips aside from the opening one. Maybe I'll put a cute little photo montage. Yesterday I was in New York all day basically, and we went to see Wicked, and I think I read maybe like 12 pages yesterday, but I can't even be mad about it because I've been wanting to see the show for 16 years, since I was very young, and it was just a dream come true. It was so amazing and really solidified, one, that this is my favorite show on Broadway at the moment, and has been. Two, it reminded me not just how much I love theater and miss being on stage, but I also miss being on the stage and a part of a production. It also just reminded me how much I want to be in Wicked in particular. Oh my god, it was so incredible. And like there's a picture of me right after the end of Defying Gravity, which is the end of Act 1, where I'm just like in tears. And then I've been waiting for that for so long. And when she hits that, the soul of you can't find, I was like, I'm not okay. But anyway, like I said, only read maybe I'll say maybe 20 pages of Shadow of the Fox, because I got to Megabus, 30th Street, to catch the Megabus about an hour early, a little bit 2 hours early, to meet up with my friend Dwayne, who went with us. So I got a little bit of reading done waiting for him, and then I got a little bit of reading done on the bus ride back, even though my eyes felt like they were about to fall out of my head. So I still have I have over 200 pages to read today, so I should stop wasting time and do that. Hello, hi. I have not closed out this vlog, and it is August 1st, so yes. So like I said, it's August 1st, therefore the reading rush is over. I wish I could say that I was successful, but I wasn't. I almost was, because I only had one more book for real to finish reading, and it was Shadow of the Fox. As of right now, I am 133 pages into it. I had to put it down because I couldn't get into it, and I went on Goodreads and saw that a lot of people loved it, so I'm like, maybe I'm just having experiencing a burnout sort of reading some from all the books I've read this month. So I decided for now I'm just going to do kind of what I did for We Hunt the Flame, where instead of forcing myself through it and possibly ruining the reading experience, I'm just going to put it down for now and pick it back up a little later. But aside from that, I think I did a pretty good job for the reading rush. I completed 2 out of the 3 to 4, because I knew I wasn't going to get around to New Moon, but I wanted to give myself the option, so I completed Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard and A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmerer, and I really, really liked both of these books a lot. I just filmed my reading wrap up, so you can hear me talk more in depth about both of these books and my ratings and whatever. But I really liked them. I really, really loved this book, and I'm really mad that it took me so long to get around to it. I've had it since February. Part of the reason why I kind of slacked with my reading is that on Saturday I went to see Wicked for the first time. It was incredible. Hence the shirt, if you can't see, it's my Defy Gravity shirt. My mom and my friend Dwayne and I went. It was magical. It was amazing. I can't stop thinking about it. But the whole preparation leading up to that kind of distracted me from reading, and then the last day of the reading rush was when I was there in New York, so I think I read 12 pages. Was it the last day? Yeah, if it wasn't, the day after, and I was just recovering from all of that. Also, never mind. But quickly, I got a bunch of stuff from Wicked. Since we're here, I do want to show you. I got the shirt, obviously. I have this nifty bag that I plan on using all the time. Also, I didn't get a lot of stuff. I said a lot of stuff. I didn't get a lot of stuff. I got this pretty enamel pin to add to my collection, put in my backpack. It just says Elphaba during defying gravity when she's like levitating, and it just says defy gravity, and I love it a lot. I got the collectible program 20 year? It's not 20 years. They said 20 years, but it hasn't been 20 years. It's been like 16. But it's the collectible program, and I'm super excited about that. It has all of these pictures in it. Oh, I love it so much. And I'm glad that I actually decided to get it. And then we did the photo op with all the props, and warning, they put my picture in the frame upside down. So up here it says one short day and there's Wicked down here, so I'm gonna flip it so you can see. And I think this is the cutest thing in the world, and we were told we were the best picture of the night, so 2 snaps. But it was just a really fun time, and I already knew that Wicked was my favorite musical. It has been since I was like 13, but this definitely solidified not only the fact that it's my favorite musical, but that I want to be in this show one day. And just not only because I love it, and just like performing it would be magical and a dream, but like I would love to be a part of something that makes someone else feel the way that I felt when I went to see it. Like, I cried so many times during the show and then after the show, and I'm just thankful. But anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to talk about it. And we're already planning a second trip to go see it, so. Well, I forgot just that quickly. I started talking about Wicked, I got distracted. I meant to pull up my stats for the reading rush so I could tell you what I actually got done. Like I said, I finished reading 2 books. I read 982 pages. I almost got the badge for read over 1,000 words, but I got the 2019 reader badge. Read a book with purple on the cover, read a book in the same spot the whole time, read a book with over 5 words in the title, read a 5-star book. I think my 5-star book was A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Read an author's first book, make a Reading Rush BookTube video, post a Reading Rush Bookstagram, and participate in the Twitter sprint. So, great. Anyway, thank you for watching this vlog. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. Let me know down below if you participated in the Reading Rush and if you succeeded. Can't relate. All my places are down here, so you can follow me, and I'll follow you back, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.